Right then, let's have a look at a player that might work for Manchester United, and that is Monaco midfielder Youssouf Fofana. Now, he's 100% leaving the club this summer and has been on United's list for over a year, according to Fabrizio Romano. Now, Fofana supposedly wants a new challenge, and his ability looks incredibly suited to the sort of things that we want, but I think also just to the Premier League in general. He's got a year left on his contract, so Monaco would rather cash in now than see him just walk away for free next summer, although free next summer is a transfer fee with profit sustainability regulations that I think everybody could get behind. Now, United are interested, so I think it's about time we looked at how this guy would fit in. So what's he all about? Now, he is a defensive midfielder, and he's one that's got the ability to step up and occupy that key central midfield area. He is high energy, physically dominant midfielder that would be box to box and also touchline to touchline, which is what I think United really need when you identify just how vulnerable we were to transitions last season. Now, there is a combination here of power and also finesse. He is Monaco's man of the match more than not. That's how he rolls with it. He covers a lot of ground, and he's also the key man when it comes to overloading the opposition. And he's a good age too. At 25, this isn't someone that you're taking a gamble on, and this isn't someone that you're like, oh, the potential's there, you're going to have to trust me on it. I'm not talking about potential. I'm talking about him being right here, right now, and maybe for the first time in a while, a defensive midfielder, or certainly someone coming in that might occupy that position for probably 6 or 7 years. When was the last time we had that? Right, lads, gather around. You have heard me banging on about Manscaped for ages, mainly discussing the virtues of a well-trimmed ball bag. But today we're going to move a little bit north, and something that you might have actually seen, my beard. Manscaped isn't just a master of below-the-belt grooming. They have conquered beard territory too. And I know this is groundbreaking news. Let's delve into the details. Now, we are all well acquainted with Manscaped's brilliance for the downstairs department. They've been many a saviour of many a date night and many a ball bag. And you know the Lawnmower 4.0 by now. I'm not going to tell you about any of the features for it, because if you don't know them, then you're never going to know them, right? It's a certified hero for the nether regions. But they're here for the beards now as well, and they've got the beard hedger. It is a cordless miracle worker that is both tough and gentle. It takes down facial forests in a single stroke. It's got 20 different lengths of settings. It gives you the power to totally customize your beard without cluttering up the bathroom and having a million different attachments. Now, they've also got another member of the band, and it's the Handyman. That is a dual-sided foil razor that has got your back, whether it's your face, whether you're going clean shaven or just tidying up a little bit around the neck. It is the epitome of comfort in the shaving world, and it's got a seamless and nick-free experience. So listen, if you want to give your beard the VIP treatment that it absolutely deserves, get over to manscaped.com, use the special code Howson. You're going to get 20% off and free shipping. And while you're grooming the jewels, let's not neglect the crown. With Manscaped, who said beauty had to be a pain? Let's keep it neat and tidy, top to bottom. Transfer market value at 30 million euros, and that's probably fair, I reckon, because of ability, which should push it up, but contract situation, which is bringing it down a little bit. Now, if you start to look at his stats, they are genuinely elite. We're talking like high 90% percentiles for non-penalty goals, for shots total, for assists, for shot creating actions. He's quite high up for passes attempted, not the highest for passes completed, but for progressive passes, genuinely elite. For successful take-ons, genuinely elite. You're talking about a press-resistant monster. Now, tackles and interceptions, not the highest that you would expect of someone that's going to just completely lock down, but after the below-par seasons that we've seen with both Casemiro and Amrabat, this is the sort of mature, experienced positional discipline that I think United need in defensive midfield. He is physically aggressive. He is high energy. And I think he would cover for where Mainoo's not quite got the full sort of urgency and defensive instinct. I think they would mash together really well. The physicality of the French league really matches the Premier League in terms of similarity. So it feels like there's not really much risk in bringing Fofana in comparison to Amrabat, for example, although I could still be convinced to keep hold of Amrabat. I think we really started to see who he was towards the back end of the season, and I don't know what happened at the start of the season, but whatever. I would still absolutely keep him around if he's cheap. Now, I think Fofana, though, could match up to what the importance of Casemiro was in that first season at United, covering lots of ground, acting as one of the primary candidates when you get the ball, looking to overload somebody else. And at Monaco, he's kind of got a little bit of a name for himself by constantly altering his position and supporting to breathe life into attacks. So he loves bombing forward late into the box, and a lot of that could mean he's a real versatile option for United in midfield. You could see him rotating in position with any of the other midfielders in case of injury or just in needing a rest. He's got genuine adaptability in his locker, and that time at Monaco has really shown that. He can break lines and he can create much needed space when it's required of him. He's just waiting for a big move, and I genuinely think United are crying out for a player of this quality at the price that he's going to be available for. Now, he is United level player. There is no doubt in that. That for me, that's not like, yeah, but no, I think he's there. He's already there. He comes in and he would start, and it feels like United just need to figure out what's going on with profit and sustainability. Maybe don't blow 70 million on someone like a Branthwaite, and you're going to have the money in the bank to be able to bring someone like him in. Now, he's the type of player that I think genuinely deserves a shot at one of Europe's elite clubs, and he could even be a player that you look at just bringing in no matter what happens, because the cost of him makes it such a good deal. He fits Manchester United like a glove. The physical attributes are unmatched by anybody else at the club in his position, and we are desperate for someone who can come in and do that on a weekly basis. This is a deal that we have to think about over the summer. I think gone are the days United spending 100 million probably on any player. I just don't, I'll say gone are the days, we've never done it, but I just don't think it's going to happen for us this summer. So you got to find players who have got the quality, but maybe don't come with the price tag. And sometimes that 12-month left on a contract situation is where you get the absolute most bang for your buck, but you still get the genuine quality in there as well. And it's not someone with like mad personal issues or a bad injury record or something. This is a player that's ready to go, comes in, does a job, get it done. Let me know your thoughts about Fofana in the comments below. See you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.